What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone 3. Today we are going to continue on with the immersive engineering and get into the hemp seeds and all of that fun stuff and just carry on with those plants. And while they grow, possibly do a couple other things. But yeah, let's just crack on. All right, guys, so we are back. It's a bit interesting. This one that started out much faster is still only at 25%, whereas this one is now at mature. So I want to try out these clippers and just see what we get. Okay, we got a clipping, hemp clipping. So apparently we can just plant those, but I think it's useless actually. Oh, and now this one's at 87%. Oh, okay, I get it. So you clip it shorter and then you can have it still growing. Oh, okay. So can I analyze clippings? Oh, I can. Oh, okay, so it is a seed. So that should analyze it as a 111. So there it is, 111. Very good. We have our first one analyzed. So why don't we just get rid of that? This one is... Let's analyze this one as well, because then we can plant these two together. In fact, why don't I clip this and again? So now we should be good to go. Okay, so we have another 111. We'll get those analyzed. They'll also be 111s, and then we will plant them in a square, and I'll show you what we're gonna do. Those are also 111s. Okay, so this one can go as well, and we will plant. I'm scared of this one now. It's almost like it's too slow. Too slow. Okay, so we go like that, and then we also go like that, like this, and like this. We plant our. We gotta remember, gotta do our crop sticks first. Oh, that already. Did that really do it that fast? That was really fast. So crop sticks. We plant our 111s in each one, and then we plant 2 crop sticks in the center. And now it's going to take, these 4 are basically going to, when they mature, they will over time, and I don't know exactly how long it takes, but they should produce a new seed in the center that plants itself that should be better than 111. And that's how we eventually will get up to a 10-10-10. So it is a very slow process. So we are going to have to walk away from this for a moment and let those mature. In the meantime, I have been thinking about organizing this, and I really hope I'm not cursed with like mobs not spawning, because that would really suck. I'm gonna have to look into that and see why they're not spawning. I am in a savanna. I'm gonna have to look into see what mobs spawn in a savanna, and obviously cows, sheep, chickens, and pigs do. But I'm just curious why we're not getting more than that. But anyways, I was thinking about this reorganization of my stuff over here, and I think I've got it somewhat figured out. So this is what I have so far. So we have our energy coming in from this side. That is going to fuel both of these furnaces, these magmatic generators, not furnaces technically. Which will be powering the compactors as well as the pulverizer. Now, if I need to run... Oh, actually, that would be fine. If I need to run a second pulverizer, I can just stick it right here. And that will be perfectly fine. So, essentially, what is going to happen is we have... The stuff coming from this sifting station is going into these drawers, and then right now how we have it is we have it pulling out of this drawer here any of the pieces. So as soon as it gets a piece, one of those, I don't think I have any, but one of those little pieces, these guys, it pulls it out and sends it through the piping, and it's connected up to this compactor, which will do a 2x2 recipe, which will make it into a chunk. Then I have it pulling out of this one and pulling it up, so through the back of it, so just out the back and up into the pulverizer, where it will take the chunk, it will smelt it into its dust, and then this will take the dust out and put it into the furnace, which will smelt it into an ingot, which will then send it into this compactor, which has a 3x3 recipe, which will then turn the ingots into blocks. And then I will add a piping to the bottom of this and pull the blocks out underneath and then up into a controller on this side into storage. So that should, if we can keep up with everything, work with as we're sifting through the gravel and sand and whatever else we put in there. We should just automatically be storing all of the items in here. And then I want to try and figure out a way to also send items like the gems, or the emeralds, the diamonds, the coal, lapis, this dust I think is a 3x3 recipe. I want to send those directly to the 3x3 compactor and not through the 2x2 first, because that obviously they won't go in there. So I need to bypass this whole step of trying to pulverize it and just send it directly into here to be then turned into its block form and then taken out and put into storage. So that is one other thing I have to add in, which actually shouldn't be too difficult. We'll just take the piping and connect it to this pipe here. So that shouldn't be too terribly difficult. Now we have, let me just think this through here though real quick. Oh yeah, it's entering from this side. That's right. Okay. So we have this piping. This piping is what will connect to the diamonds and emeralds and things. And then it goes into the back and then directly into inventory. This, okay, yeah, okay. I got myself backwards there for a second, but we're all good. So I'm thinking of having a second pulverizer if I can make it work. The second pulverizer will go somewhere like this. So that's good. It can pull out of both of those. We will need to take oh yeah, that's good. That's good. So just grab our piping, or in our correct item duct is what it's actually called. Connect it, yep, like that. Perfect. So essentially it comes in here and then comes out the back, up the pipe, and then into the two pulverizers. The two pulverizers pulverize, and then it pulls out of both, sticks it in the furnace, and then the only thing we will have to do every once in a while is pull out the secondary item that generates every once in a while. So when you sift or when you pulverize gravel, for example, or not gravel, but when you pulverize iron, for example, you get a secondary, instead of just pulverized iron, there's a chance of getting like pulverized nickel or something like that as a secondary piece, which we just, it doesn't, for some reason it doesn't extract it, so we just have to pull that out ourselves. So that is that. That's not too terribly bad. I think this could work. So we're going to set up some storage on this wall. We got to get some piping underneath to go from this one into the storage. We have to make another storage controller, because that's where the piping will go, is into the controller. Get some storage there. I do need to figure out what I'm going to do with, like, can I connect to more than one and just have all of these over here in a group with pipes coming out all connecting to one pipeline potentially? That might be the way it works. So we can actually reuse some of these over there. That might be how it works. These can't combine into anything, so those might just have to stay here for now. But yeah, that should be okay. But I think that is going to work. But anyways, I'm going to go check on the plants and see if they have grown yet, and see where we're at. So I will be right back. All right, so we are back at the plants, and it looks like all 4 of these are now mature. So they are all done growing up. Oh, they grew up so fast. Now we just have to wait, I guess, just a waiting game for something to happen in the middle where all of a sudden a seed will be planted. And then we have to wait for that to grow to maturity. And then we will be able to clip that, analyze it, and it should be better than 111s. Then we'll replace all these with whatever that is and do it again and again until we finally have 10-10-10s. And I think we're going to do that with pretty much every plant that we can eventually. But for now, we want to start on that. Now, I think I have, yes, okay. So we can actually finish off one of our tasks. And in the while I was waiting for the plants, I have made a sink. I believe this is an infinite water source, so I am planning on using this. Now, the way I saw it being used is they put one of these item translocators on the side of it, but for some reason it's not working for me, and I don't know why. So we may have to think of something else. But anyways, okay, so we can actually complete a task. The task we are going to complete will be on the Zeta. So we got to complete this one. So we have the seeds, but for some reason it doesn't think we do, and that is because we actually need to turn it into industrial hemp fiber. Can we turn it into fiber, or do we just get fiber when we harvest the plant? That is the question. Can we put it in here? No, we can't. Okay. Never mind. We can't actually complete the task. Okay. In that case, we'll empty our inventory a little bit. So yeah, I was thinking the other thing I saw too was the trash can. So I was trying to figure out a way to deal with all of the loot bags from the mob farm. And one of the things that I found was something called a trash can. And the trash can is nice because you can put a filter in it. The problem is the filter that we put into this thing, which is this guy here, I have no recipe for. It won't actually tell me the recipe. And I looked it up when I looked up Extra Utilities 2 and looked up the filter and got the recipe. I can't make it. And I don't know why. So I built the recipe, which was string in the middle. I think it was sticks here and then redstone on the corners, I do believe. And nothing happened. I had absolutely nothing. So I'm not entirely sure why I can't have a filter. I'm not entirely sure. So there does seem to be a couple things that have changed or something. So I need to think of something else, some other way of filtering out those loot bags, because there are so many of them, and really we just want to throw most of them in the garbage. They give us some pretty crappy, like lots of these scrolls, apparently whatever these lost tablets are, I don't know when we'll use those. They give us a lot of, like, some things we do want, like the wither dust, but lots of seeds and discs and lots of these hearts and cores and whatever these are, witch hats. Lots of the shadow fragments. Again, I'm not sure exactly what those are going to be used for. Tons of these constellation papers. I've been throwing these away, but we still have lots. I'm not entirely sure what we want to do with those. So yeah, there's a lot of things that we don't want to keep. What else do we get? Yeah, lots of discs. Oh, well, tons of these lava charms. I don't even know what these do, so we don't want to keep a lot of this stuff. Look at all these. Anyways, there's a lot of things we want to filter out because they're taking up our storage space. But yeah, we got to figure that out. So anyways, with this whole kitchen sink thing, I was thinking of using that as an infinite water source. And then we have these wooden irrigation channels that we would use. There is something else we need to build. We also need to build a wooden water tank. I think that's what it's called. So if we go water tank, yeah, just something like this, for example, we could build that. That's easy peasy. That's just some of those. So let's do that real quick. Do we have planks anywhere? Yes, we do. Excellent. Just add that to our already stack. And we'll go over here. And we'll do the recipe like so. Oh, we get 4 of them? I don't want 4 of them. What do I need 4 of them for? We just want 1. Okay, so essentially this was supposed, yeah, see, it's not letting me place the item whatever, the translocator. It's not letting me place it on, and I don't know why. So I can't use this thing, and that's really frustrating. I don't understand why. I don't get it. Frustrating. Okay, well, I'll have to come up with a different plan of how we're going to have infinite water. But anyways, you put the water in here, and then we're gonna have these whatever these were called, irrigation channels, and then you put the sprinklers, which we don't have yet. Haven't made the sprinklers yet. We put the sprinklers underneath those, and then the water just ends up feeding the plants, which increases their growth rate. So I am going to get the sprinklers made, and then I will take a look at some ideas for some kind of infinite water source. I don't exactly want to get like a pump and pump it up through a pipe and So I'm wondering if there's any other thing like the cobblestone generator, if there's a infinite water block or something like that that we can put near the the water tank to see if it can just keep it full all the time. So we'll see if we can come up with something like that. If not, then yeah, we may have to pump water up and in somehow. It'll be ugly as all, you know, but anyways, we'll make it work. All right, I'm going to take a look at that, and we're going to make the sprinklers, and then we will be back and we'll see if we have any new plant by then. Okay, so I have found when I looked up generators, I have found what looks to be a water generator. So we are going to look at that to generate the water. Looks like we need double tungsten plates though. That is interesting. We may have to make a compactor. Do we have tungsten? We don't have tungsten. How do we get tungsten? Tungsten. What is it? Tungsten. Okay, we need tungsten dust, pyrotheum dust. That is fine. Where do you get tungsten from? We might have to wait on this actually. This might pulverizer. Tungsten ore, Pluto tungsten, wolf. Oh my goodness gracious. What else do we have here? Grindstones, crushers. Okay, so we need to look at where are we getting tungsten from? Stone or child? No, that's way beyond a laser. Nope. Dang it! I was so hopeful that this was gonna work, but it looks like because we need the tungsten, we're stuck. Flux anodizer, redstone furnace, tungsten. How are we getting tungsten dust from? If we go tungsten, where are we getting this dust? Tungsten ingot. We don't have the ingot. It looks like we might be stuck. So that's lame. Tungsten, Wolfgang, Pluto tungsten, wolframite. I don't know what that is. Ex Nihilo, extra planets, Magnacraft. We might look in. Oh yeah, no, we don't want that one. Let's try the other one and see what we can find. So, tungsten dust, and we were gonna look at not that one, this one. Tungsten ore piece. We get that from the nether. Son of a beep. All right, 18% chance. So we need to get to the nether first. Get some crushed netherrack before we can have an infinite water source at least with this water generator. So that's lame. Any other water generators in here? We have furnace, culinary, magmatic, which we are already using. Heated. Those are just generating power. We don't care about that. We want water. What's this? Turbine, creative steam generator. No, we don't want that. Coal, geothermic, generator block, thermoelectric generator, portable generator, diesel generator. What's this? Solar. Nope. We want cobblestone generator. Dang it. That is lame. Now, this infinite water source, I don't exactly know what we can use. Produces 20 millibuckets per tick of water constantly. Is there any other way we can take the water out of this other than the generator? Because I think we can do basic plating though. Because graphite is graphite. You get graphite. I don't remember what graphite dust is. Alloy smelter, graphite. I love when they don't tell you how to actually make this stuff. Where do we get graphite from? I'll have to look into that. So we might be able to do the infinite water source. But anyways, looks like we're stuck. I might not be able to do the sprinkler stuff just yet because the kitchen sink doesn't connect properly to the although, what if we do this? What if we take the kitchen sink? I now have a thought. Where did I put my kitchen sink, by the way? How do you lose a kitchen sink? That's a great question. Kitchen sink. Where's my sink? Am I just blind? Am I blind as a bat? I don't see my sink. Where did I put my sink? Sink. Nope. Did I lose? How do you lose a sink? I'm not holding my sink. No, no, nope, 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 nope. What's the baloney? There's no sink. What happened to my sink? Signs of old age. I'm sure of it. Not there. It's not there. It's not there. It's not there. Not in here. I've already looked. Sin. And sin. What the? Seriously, though. What happened to my sink? Who stole my sink? Who stole my sink? Oh, it probably despawned, actually. I probably broke it and couldn't pick it up, and then I forgot about it. So we'll have to make another one. It's pretty cheap. We just need terracotta, which is... Ugh, T for some... There we go. Oh, that's R. That's also R. Stop doing that with the letter T, you bum. There we go. Terracotta. So we have that. I'm just wondering if there's another way. So sink... Whoops. If we can pull it out instead of with that item translocator, we could possibly pull it out with a water bucket and iron. Buckets, we have, oh, we already have a water bucket, and iron we have, so let's make another sink, like so. Okay, so we might be able to actually pull the water out into this using fluid pipes. We have fluid extractor. Can we at least place a fluid extractor on this thing? Yes, yes we can. Then we need our pipes, which are these ones. And we go like this. Okay, and then we get a lever. Put it on like this. Nice. Okay, so we can. Okay. So we are not completely out of luck. All right, very good, very good, very good. Okay. So that is what the plan is. We will use that over there. So we just need to go set that up, I guess. So we have the sprinklers. I've made them. We have those. We have the channels. Yep, right here. We have the wooden barrel. We have the sink. Okay, cool. Yeah, so let's, I'll pack this up and we'll get moved over there and we'll set this up. Okay, so I am back at the garden here and we are placing the channels. I am confused. Why is that one not going anywhere? There we go. Okay, so we have placed a 3x3 area for the channels, and then what we have to do is place the sprinklers on top. Now, one thing I have learned is that the plants need at least one block of space between the sprinklers, so you can't place the sprinklers directly above it. So we have one block above the sprinkler, or above the plants, so we are going to just place these sprinklers like so, right over top of the plants. These are all mature, right? So that's as tall as they're going to get. Very good. And then I was going to do it on the back where we place our barrel. Place our barrel there. We can place the IA fluid pipe either off the side or off the back. Maybe we'll just do it off the back for now. And we'll do the item or the fluid extractor on there and the sink on there. So that should be filling up with water. That should be sprinkling them. Now I do believe the animation is off though. I don't think we're actually going to see anything other than possibly just faster plant growth potentially. But yeah, I think they turned the animation off to help with reduced lag and all that stuff. So the only thing I forgot to add is the lever to turn this whole thing on. So let's do that. That should be filling up. Yeah, so yeah, you can see the water escaping, right? It is going down, so the sprinklers are letting it out. That is good, but this is able to keep up by the looks of it. Very good. All right, sweet. So we can leave that as it is. Why do I get rid of the tools that I need? You know, for a lumberjack, you're not very bright. All right, so that should be working just fine. That is sprinklers. Does it have water measurements anywhere? That's staying steady at just under 1600, so that, or 16,000, so that's good. That is a lot of water. Holy baloney. Wow, that's a lot of water. Okay, then yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to wait. We'll come back and check every so often to see if we have something in the center. And then we'll just keep rotating those around. And hopefully we'll get to 10, 10, 10 in no time at all. Which I doubt, because apparently these take a really, really long time. All right, guys, but that's going to be it for the episode today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked the episode, feel free to smash that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so that you can be notified when I drop more episodes just like this one. Thanks, guys, again, and I will see you in the next episode.